Welcome back to Space Astronomy. Today without Leo, unfortunately, because he is at college. He's got real life fucking shit to do, unlike us. So
what a noob.
We get to dick around
learning stuff.
Doing space. Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at here. I was going to say something had been built, but I was completely wrong. Because that, where are you, by the way? You at the quarries?
Yeah, I'm at the quarries. I wouldn't come here because there's a lot of...
Shall I show the ecological disaster that is the quarry site? It's...
well...
I'm going to have a look
I did clean up the oil slick.
Oh, Dan, I came on and there was just the biggest oil field of hell and it was amazing. It's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. I can't remember where it was now, but there was like...
it would have been... Like, see the corner where the volcano was?
Oh, yeah. And there was like just a huge gaping oil spill.
Yeah.
Man, what the... how did you manage to clean up? Did you use a pump?
I use sponge. I'll admit I'm doing it in cheat mode.
Because,
oh, well,
I mean, it gets rid of like a massive lag issues. Man, this area is fucking crazy. Holy shit. And there's I like how you quarried halfway through a village. Oh, yeah, God, their poor house.
I'm pretty sure the union's after me for compensation, and I'm just like, deleting their emails.
There's literally like half a well here, which is weirdly filled with. Oh right, the sponge. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering what the pink stuff was. Right.
But the pink sponge is good if you want to be precise, right?
Right.
Like I'll show you the two sponges.
Is a yellow sponge like the mass one? I can't remember. Like, I've never used them.
One thing that's really weird.
Right.
One thing that's really weird is, these oil things, when you pump them out and they've got water on top of them, even though it's flowing water, they turn into source blocks.
Oh.
I don't understand it. So, like, you see all of this is all source blocks here for some reason.
Yeah.
Which, of course, is a pain in the ass to get rid of, but I've sort of refined it. So you can use the green sponge. If you watch this, the green sponge does a shit ton in one hit.
Let's go.
So...
Oh, yeah, that's a couple of blocks, even like 8, 9.
Yeah.
More than... Wait, it's 9, yeah, so that's good.
The green sponge does a lot, and then the, other sponge does a 3x3. So it's good to be, precise.
Gotcha. That's a good way to get rid of it. Cool. Well, we'll leave that here for now. God, it is a mess.
Yeah.
Let's get away from.
I was working on getting rid of all of this water because
Did we run out of materials then? If you had to run a few more quarries, I'm imagining, right?
I was just sort of like, we haven't played for a few days. I might as well start some quarries up so that we don't run out of materials.
That's a good idea. We did have a lot, but yeah, sure, why not? We can never have too many. Right. Oh yeah, one thing I found, I did some stuff off camera, so I did some of the quests for space, right? I think I'm still in creative mode by accident. But
yeah, I am too.
It's fine. So, it's because Leo had the rocket in his inventory that I needed, so I had to spawn it in, unfortunately, because he wasn't around, so...
I mean,
I deleted it afterwards anyway. So that's what I did there. Anything that Leo has in inventory that we need, we can... I don't think he has anything anyway. Yeah. So what I did was I went and I've done a whole bunch of the space quests that were like just there that needed to be doing. So I went to Venus and the Asteroid Belt again, which we had to do. I managed to find a Astro Miner schematic, which is one of the side quests, which gives us an Astro Miner quest.
Okay.
I don't know how it works, but I think it's kind of like a digital miner in a way. Because I think it actually flies around and hunts down specific block types that you put into it. I'm not really sure, but it sounds actually kind of cool. Like the first space thing that's actually might be worth making and having fun with, along with the moon buggy. And we need to build a tier 4 rocket. I also went to the moons of Mars. So I went to Phobos and Demios, which have stupid collect resources things. So use a digital miner to get them all. It's pretty easy. So we're actually 73% through the first part of exploring the universe, which I think is pretty good. We're actually making progress. So the next step is to make a tier 4 rocket and the Astro Miner, or maybe the moon buggy. Do you want to maybe make the moon buggy while I make the next tier of rockets?
Yep, sure.
I made a shit ton of compressed plate off camera, so you shouldn't even have to make any. You should just be able to You may need to cheat in the schematic for the moon buggy because it's only player based rather than like.
Yeah, it's like
it's annoying.
And the table eats the schematic, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You don't get it back. So I'm unlocking the.
Can we both use the table at the same time?
Yes, I think so. I think it's like a regular crafting table. I'm not sure. So the Astro Miner, how do you make this thing? I'm curious how hard it is to make. So first we need to make the Astro Miner base. It's just dash, an energy storage module. Okay, that's not too difficult. And a beam core, which is also quite easy. The Astro Miner itself needs tier 1 plates, which is easy. And Orion drives, which are, oh god, gold, coal, ilmenite, dash, cheese, Venus, redstone ore, diamond, and lapis. That is a weird fucking recipe. So we need like stuff from planets, like random shit.
So you need cheese and.
Yep, dash, ilmenite, which I think was from Venus, but I can't remember. Coal, gold, redstone, any kind of diamond, but it has to be ore. It can't be ingots unless it's a different recipe. Nope. Okay, it's all the same. Yeah, so the hardest one to get, I think, is ilmenite, and cheese. We didn't find any cheese on the moon yet, but I'm sure we could. That is, well, we'll leave that one for now. That's a weird fucking recipe, though.
We can try and digitally mine cheese. I don't know if it works. Otherwise, it's sort of a bit.
Look.
You find, you know, a couple of cheese ore in each chunk. So
I think we can just mine cheese ore. Actually, we may even have some. Like we may have done it already.
Yeah.
I'll look in the system. Oh, there we go. Cheese. Oh, we've got cheese curds. Right. Can we turn them into a cheese block? Let's find out. Like, you know, it might be like nuggets into... No, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
No, I'm sure you can.
Maybe...
And I'm selling cheap mode rips.
Ooh. Maybe you need it to... Maybe it's like a full... No. Maybe it needs to be in a machine.
There's something called cheese gas.
You can make a block of cheese, which I guess you can eat. Solid cheese
a block
gas,
of cheese. Yeah. A block of cheese is a bucket of milk in the middle, and then 8 cheese curds around it.
But it's not cheese ore, so I think we might have to have the digital miner Silk Touch mine stuff. So it comes in the actual ore form.
So we actually need
have to Silk
cheese
Touch
ore.
I think we have to. Yeah, we need coal ore as well. So you have to Silk Touch some coal as well. What's got a reward bag? You might have some rewards.
Oh yeah. Someone, I don't know who it was, had somehow managed to put lapis and coal ore into the ore processor, and it just freaked out.
Right, yeah, I don't know how that happened. I think it might be new because you wanted to stop it, but I may be wrong there. I remember it was all filled up with lapis, and you were like, "Don't touch it. I want to see why."
Yeah, because the quarry, of course, doesn't mine lapis ore; it just mines the lapis.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, wait. So hey, how did ore get in there? That was weird.
I don't know. Someone spawned it and was like, "Oh, I'm just going to dump this into the processing chest without realizing that it had no way to process it."
We have 5 stacks of ender pearls. That's not bad. Right. So I will work on
Finn,
yes.
Ender pearls. Do you want to come and look in the farm machine chest?
Oh, is it actually working now? Did you manage to get it working? Oh my god. You finally found a hoe that actually works.
Yeah, I spawned it in because I don't have a damn clue how to make this. And
which hoe is it?
Like if you right click on it, you can see it in some like amethyst hoe. It's probably OP as hell, but it works.
Amethyst. No, amethyst is easy. It's like the little crystal gems. Instead of like you have emerald and amethyst and sapphires, and they're basically diamond level equivalent of mining, but they're less durability. So I guess if they work, they're fine. They're pretty easy to get.
Yeah, because you know, I should be able to just use a vanilla diamond one.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so
because of Tinkers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because of Tinkers, it doesn't work properly.
Tinkers does some weird shit to things. Okay, well that's good. So let's you make a moon buggy. That'll be cool. I want to have a moon buggy.
Now, where are the actual recipes for it?
It's so that you can just go, if you search moon buggy, it will come up with what you need to make it. Oh wait,
Yeah,
it doesn't for no, it doesn't seem to for the moon one. It does for everything else.
I can't.
Like the tier.
I might just have to wiki it.
Yeah, the tier 4 rocket, for example, if you just click on it, it's actually got a recipe that pops up, but the moon buggy for whatever reason doesn't. And that weird miner thing had a recipe as well, but the rest doesn't. Okay, well, I've got to make a bunch of tier 4 more planets plates, which means compressed titanium. Shit, we don't have any of that. I've got everything else. I got up to tier 3, so I think I need to go to. Where's titanium from again? Was it from Venus? Oh shit.
Okay, I went on the wiki, right?
Yeah.
And it says.
I need to wiki as well now.
It says in a massive warning thing, falling from a space station while riding a buggy or any other vehicle will glitch the game. Yeah, so we must make sure we don't drive our moon buggy off stuff.
Like the planet. Okay.
Okay. So I need 11 heavy-duty platings, 4 buggy wheels, and 1 buggy seat.
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah, yeah. And I'm looking up where you get titanium from. Is obtained by smelting ilmenite ore or titanium shards. Okay. So how do I come across these? We need ilmenite anyway. Right, ilmenite block found in the asteroids. Oh, brilliant. Titanium ink. It is by itself useless, but can use to make. Okay. Ah shit. So we have to. I think it can only be found in the asteroid belt.
Oh.
Ilmenite ore. Right, yeah, so we have to... Right, so we have to mine ilmenite ore. I didn't see any ore in the asteroid belt, but... Okay, fine. We don't have a fucking teleport to the asteroid because I shut it down. Also, weirdly, some of the teleporters stopped working because the world anchors broke. So I'm not really sure what that was all about.
Either the world anchors aren't set to server, which I'm pretty sure they are because I checked them all.
Yeah, I think it's just...
it just glitches.
Yeah, I think it's more that it just glitches. So, if that does happen, I might just spawn in a creative rocket to get back to them to reset them.
I think that's fine.
But for now, I've got to refill my... I've got to go back to the asteroid belt anyway. I think I deleted the one that was actually at the asteroid. So, I'm going to set up a whole bunch of...
Yeah, we got rid of the asteroid belt one because we were like, yeah, this is useless.
Yeah, but now we are like, oh shit, I actually need it. Need to get this ilmenite. I might just mine up a shit ton of ilmenite. So I'm going to put an asteroid one down up here. And I'll set it up at the asteroid belt when I get there.
So what is Dash?
Dash, we mined that on Mars. I think we've got some, but I may have to go and get some of that as well.
Yeah. No, I was just looking, because I've not made any moon stuff, because I was making teleporters and power cubes and all that.
Oh god, yeah, we've got 64 power cubes now, nice.
They're not top tier yet.
That's fine. Advanced is good enough for, like, most things.
I might just, if we need any power cubes, I might just spawn one in so I don't sit there making them, and I'll make them later.
Right. That makes sense. In this chest, we have 64 compressed dash. I don't think you need ingot form, but I could be wrong. Sorry, I need ilmenite, a lot of it. What else do I need? Let's check if there's anything else that I need. I need a block of diamond for the engines. Sure, that's fine. For the nose cone, I need a green redstone torch, which is lime dye. Well, that sounds frustrating. And the engines, again, are a flint and steel. For like no reason, but sure.
I love that fucking starting your rocket engine with a flint and steel.
Sorry, so the titanium's the hardest thing to get, which is titanium shards, which I get from ilmenite. Cool, easy, maybe. Right, so I've set this one up to be. Well, I will set it up to be. I'll make a new one. How do I make a new one? Like type in a
buggy
name.
Wheels.
Do I need to set a frequency and then? I don't know how to actually...
Oh, okay. So, Where are you gonna go?
It's gonna be to the asteroids, but I want to like make a new. I don't have to set up the teleporters.
Okay, so just see in set where it's got like a text field. Just type in like asteroid or something there, and then click the little tick.
I can't type anything in there for some reason.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
now I
your
can.
texture pack.
There we go.
That's the texture pack. It doesn't actually have the like inventory thing for this.
And then set? No, I can't. See.
No. There's at the end of the text field. There's a little tick. You might just have to run. I
have just numbers.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, I did it. It's just a number. It's
yeah,
weirdly
it just
bugged out. Okay, cool. So just right. Okay, I see. It's cool. Yeah, the texture pack is weird. That's fine. So I can set that up on the asteroids and we can use that.
Yeah.
I think, again, I'm going to have to spawn in the Tier 3 rocket because Leo isn't here and he had it. And he was on Mars, I believe, because he went back to Mars to do the quests. But, oh, well.
So we've left a man on Mars.
Yeah, it's actually the Martian. We're going to have to go and rescue him. Well, he should be fine, though.
Well, you know what? He can just stay there.
I mean, if Matt Damon could have creative mode got out of there, he would have been probably alright, I reckon. Right, what am I looking for? I'll see if the rocket is actually back in the system. Yeah, the Tier 2 rocket's in here, but not the Tier 3. We need the Tier 3 to get to the asteroids. But that's fine. Tier 3 creative fueled rocket. Alright, we'll get back to survival mode. And no more cheats. Right, okay. So
now, I have to go and kill a bunch of cows.
Oh, that's fun. Also, I need to make sure I take my oxygen with me so I don't suffocate to death. That's probably a good idea.
Because for some reason, to make buggy wheels, you use leather.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. In Hearts of Iron, there's a thing where people who control all the rubber just get a massive advantage because you can just build tanks and planes and shit and nobody else has rubber, so they have to trade it with you, and it's just like Indonesia and that have like a weird amount of, well, that's why the British Empire owned them, for like rubber and shit. Get all their natural resources, pillage them all. It's kind of fun, actually. Right, and my oxygen tanks are filled.
It's kind of silly how, you know, often you need stupid stuff like that to build really complicated things.
It is, but when you think about sort of like the base thing, it's like, I guess it makes sense, you know. I need leather to make wheels, right? Like rubber wheels. I guess
however, not that rubber wheels would do any good on the moon because they just explode.
Yeah, exactly. maybe they're like they're solid rubber wheels that like are literally just rubber but no air in them.
Yeah, the actual wheels of the moon buggy were actually made with wire. They were like woven wire wheels.
So like they dug into the dust a bit more, I guess.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Well, like
sorry, I can't quite hear you because the rocket is very loud. I'll let you know.
Oh yeah.
It's like so loud. Sometimes it's loud and sometimes it's silent. I don't understand. It just doesn't seem to want to. Oh god! It suddenly got louder for no reason.
I've discovered though I can kill horses and get leather.
Oh, well that does make sense. I just think it's frowned upon, isn't it, using horse leather versus cow leather? Because horses are seen as like pets, aren't they, in a lot of places? I'll happily eat a horse steak. I'd eat a horse steak.
I can fly, I don't need a horse. So I'm killing it.
That's true. I've never once gotten a horse in Minecraft as a pet, like ever.
No, because you have to like spend like 10 minutes feeding them crap in order for them to like trust you.
I would love a series where I like build a zoo. Or like I've been tempted to do the dinosaur ones and like just make Jurassic Park. I think it'd be amazing. Ow! The zombies are instantly on me. Oh, and the space creepers. No, space creepers. Stop. Fuck off. Right. So I need. Oh, the problem is it's very dark in space, and the aliens just decide to spawn pretty rapidly. Yeah, I'm going to put a teleport here, but I just want to whack this up. Oh, I toggled it to off.
Turn on night vision for yourself just so you can actually see what the fuck you're doing.
It's not actually dark enough for me to worry about that right now. If I go somewhere that's really dark, I will. Right, let's fuck up these creepers. Crit hit. Oi, oh.
Mobs look so funny with those retarded hats.
I know, and especially when they're a big mob, the hats like scale to size. So as Leo saw a ghast one ages ago with like a giant fucking hat.
Oh, that would have been absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I think it was wearing, I can't remember, like a creeper hat or something. You're something big. Right, die you fuckers. It's annoying they didn't come up with any fun space ones. Just like, we'll put oxygen packs on the zombies.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, you could have come up with some cool aliens.
They didn't make any new mobs,
You could have literally made Alien. That would have been fucking terrifying. Like, that screeches and shit and infects people. And that would have been cool. I would have liked to see that. Alright.
And like, the other thing I don't get with the space mobs is why can they dual wield?
Oh crap, I forgot to bring a teleporter core with me. Fuck it, we'll never go... I'm going to get enough of this goddamn iridium... What do I need? The shard. I need the shard. I'll just get enough of it that I never need to go back again. I'll just get a disgusting amount. I'll fill the digital miner up with it. So it's titanium.
Oh yeah, did you take a power cube for that?
Yes, I got that. So ilmenite, right? I need to type that in. Ilmenite ore. Cool. So let's put down my miner. And I do have a power cube. Yeah, I got one of the ultimate ones. And I think this digital miner was spawned in because Leo still has the other one, but we'll just delete it when he gets back. Can we get the Kappa spam in chat?
Oh god.
That's Leo from college using the server commands. Amazing. Plus no Kappa chat. Oh shit. To be fair, there's not that many people watching this time of day because it's like still school day and it's quite early. Although if you're in Australia, you can finally watch maybe because it's like what 10 p.m.
Yeah, it's 10:18 p.m. for me in Melbourne.
That's almost reasonable. My friend's moving to Melbourne soon, actually. He's going to be a mental health nurse there. Because it pays awfully in the UK. For a pretty difficult job. So he's going to move there and live by a beach and have nice weather and more money. It seems reasonable. Like, Australia is quite good for some of those higher skilled jobs. Oh, there we go.
What? Some of my plating just deleted itself?
Yeah, one thing I found is, like, from people I know, oh, these fucking zombies, they spawned on top of me. Yeah, in Australia, skilled jobs actually get paid well. Like, stuff like what you do, where, like, building work gets paid really well. Like, anything you need a degree for that's kind of tricky. Like, my brother did high-risk welding in Australia for, like, a year. And he got paid, like, $75,000 for 6 months or something.
Yeah, there is some stuff here that pays really well, but the one thing that always pays really bad pretty much everywhere you go is teaching.
Yeah, that's weird, that, isn't it?
And it's literally like one of the most important things. It's
I know. I think places that do pay well for teaching are like Sweden. They have like one of the best places in the world for like teaching. They have like 5-hour days. The digital miner has 0 to... Oh, let's turn the radius up. Oh, this is going to be a problem, actually. Apparently there's none to mine. Are you kidding me, digital miner? None? Oh, fuck. I think it's because a lot of it's empty space.
Yeah.
So it's only going to... Right, well, I'll have to just break it with the wrench and keep taking it to places. Oh, you zombie bastard. Fuck off. I don't know how they're spawning on me. Oh, God, the digital miner's floating away. Okay, let's get back.
Oh, if it floats away, just spawn one.
No, it's because it's got the recipe saved in it, so I kind of...
Oh, okay.
There we go. Right, I've got a waypoint. Is this not waypoint?
Now, can I steal some of these heavy-duty plates, rather than having to make more?
Yes. And I built the tier 1 ones on purpose, so you can use them to make stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to put a waypoint here as well. Just.
No.
In fact, let's not bother. Let's just pick this shit up. Okay, and I guess I need to just put it on different asteroids and try it. I think I need to find one of the big asteroids because this is where I'm most likely to get like a lot of stuff out of it. One of the chunkier ones.
Oh god, this moon buggy looks amazing.
Does it actually? Oh, nice. So you get a fueling pad with it for completing the quest. I think if you've done it. Yeah, so you get a fueling pad and a flag. So
the like satellite dish on it is just like
have you actually done
out
it?
Everywhere.
Have you completed it? Oh, for some reason it's. I think if you hand the quest in, I should be able to claim it as well.
Now I did place it down in the base. You
should just be able to pick it up again. Just
oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you should be able to hand it in. Oh god, these monsters! Oh my fucking god! The amount of monsters.
Okay, I need a quest book.
What the fuck? Oh, this is annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna tunnel inside and I'm gonna live in a little hole inside where they can't touch me, and hopefully it's safe in here. I'm sure they can't get here. I'm literally gonna block my entrance up. Man, the amount of mobs on these asteroids is crazy. They must be... What do they eat? They must just die. Like, there's no food for them. Oh, I got an evolved zombie soul aspect. Useless. Because I need... Oh, I shut the light out now and can't see fuck all. Alright, we'll have a little block. There we go.
Ooh. Moon buggy. Claim reward. I get buggy fueling pad and fuel canisters.
So you can actually fuel it up and be able to drive it around. So I guess that's what you make to put on the moon.
Oh yeah, and I also got a flag, but I don't actually have an item texture for it. Like, oh, and it... Okay, well that's interesting.
Right, has it still got its...
The flag literally looks like I just stuck like a iron fence post on the end of my arm and I'm just walking around with it.
Why is this... Oh, does it... I can't seem to...
Can I fuel the buggy up in the base and just drive it around on the overworld?
You should be able to. Yeah, I don't see why not. I might have to come back and... I can't fucking find an ilmenite. This digital miner, like... It's saying there's 0 to mine. It's on a 32 radius. Are you kidding me? This asteroid has no... Oh my god, this game. Alright. I'm going to try a couple of asteroids, and if I can't find any, I'm just being like, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to digitally... It's annoying just because a lot of the area is just air. There's like nothing actually in it. And that was a pretty big asteroid as well, and it had 0 in it. So like, how the fuck are you going to find it? Unless it's these floating blocks here.